It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're in a little bit of a skid now. There's no other way to put it. Whatever momentum they may have had early in the season has gone away here as we've reached the midway point. And for Paul George, it was a tough journey coming back from that gruesome injury he suffered. Safe to say he's put that completely in the past, and he's been phenomenal the last few seasons.
You know what, Ernie, I don't know why we're still talking about that. Not every player can come back from something like that. You know, it almost feels like he got better after the injury.
Yeah,
you know,
he's paying attention
to all the nuances of the court.
He's paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, he's paying attention to him because I think the overall thing that's impressive is his speed and his jumping ability that has come back.
Time for tip-off as we send it over to
Kenny.
Kevin Harlan for the call.
You're quick, Kenny.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
Let's get your Oklahoma City Thunder starting lineup. Starting in center at 7'0" number 14, Dwayne Bell. At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. Standing 6'8", number 7, from North Anthony. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Paul George. And guard 6'3" from UCLA, number 0. Ladies and gentlemen, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
We're coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. And, of course, Dennis Schroeder. And a very positive sign the way he's been already able to contribute. We've already seen some good minutes from him, and it seems like he's got a bright future here on this new team.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And now the Lakers starting group. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Bogut in at the 5, Rome in the paint. 6 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope misses off the right iron. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
Here's George. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And this one features, Chris, 2 of the more athletic teams in the league. That makes a pretty good setup for us tonight.
Oh, this is the perfect father-son, mother-daughter, family game to go to. This is one of those games you'll enjoy and remember your whole life. I mean, the highlights, you'll remember where you were. Something special is going to happen tonight. Trust me.
Dedmon with the block. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Dedmon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the stripe.
Screen by Bogut. Nance sets a screen for Ball. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
He's clanking everything to start this game.
George passes to Schroeder. Right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Ball with the rebound. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dishes it to Dedmon. Over Bogut. Dedmon's shot is off. Oklahoma City on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
6 to shoot. Off the pick. Kept alive. Here's Bogut. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
Free throw good, Bogut.
An NBA all-rookie first team, and then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
And here's George for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, and when your bench is putting up major points, makes the whole offense that much more difficult to defend. They went to blowout city.
Here's Ball. He had 13 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy bucket. Everything he is throwing up has been off. He needs to find his groove, and soon.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Passes it to Westbrook. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Now here's Barnes. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Drills the 3-pointer.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Schroeder outside. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's George again missing. Fast break, the Lakers. Ball's running. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's the 3. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Westbrook. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Barnes. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
George, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that one misses. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Westbrook. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Over Caldwell Pope, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Ball kicks to Nance. Screened by Bogut. Feeds it to Barnes. Uncovered. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Over Bogut, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
And that one's good, Barnes.
He's developed a nice in-between game. The D gave him way too much cushion.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They set the pick, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. Now, here's Ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For the three. The rebound by Patterson. The Thunder leading by 7. Lob pass to George. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. But they'll get another chance. He feeds it to Nance. Back to Clarkson. Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Clarkson. Goes up again, and here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris, it's hard at times to see just how effective a post player is on the defensive end beyond the blocks. What's the one thing that shows you a post player is doing an excellent job of defending for their team?
Well, look at the penetration of a great guard. Right now, guards are playing at such a high level and they're quicker. So when you see a guard attack, notice if that big man comes over and he has both feet planted. He doesn't have to get a charge, doesn't have to block, but does he stay vertical and does he get over there fast enough that the offensive guard that was trying to score can't get his shot up and has to change, either pass the ball or continue his dribble. Right now, a lot of defense is done by just being in the correct spot at the right time because you're not going to block the shot or you just want to deter the player from coming in. And so I would say watch how that player owns the paint defensively, not necessarily how he blocks shots, but by where he is on his position, can he help stop penetration from guards coming up top.
Oh, that's a great tutorial. Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Patterson. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook. Clarkson dishes to Bogut. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes outside. Pass to Curry. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Westbrook with a screen for Schroeder. He dishes it to Muscala. Here's Patterson. And the three off target.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Clarkson kicks to Curry. Screen by Bogut. The three from Barnes. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Thunder.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Here's Westbrook.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Barnes outside. Left side Curry. Screen by Bogut. 5 on the clock. Curry attacking. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got his first basket. The Thunder with the lead. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And here is Los Angeles now. Clarkson kicks to Bogut. That gives them the lead. Bogut's got 8 points.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
Curry against Westbrook. And there's the pass to Muscala. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
How about a look at Harrison Barnes here? He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 12th in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Here's Clarkson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Barea, the pass to Clarkson. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And now a 3-point Laker lead. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
And Muscala kicks to Roberson. Barea against Schroeder. Shoots over Barea. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Now, here's Schroeder, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, is not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass, play the role of the facilitator.
Here's Kuzma. Good on the triple. Kuzma's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Ivica Zubac. J.J. Barea is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. They get it back.
Well, you gotta love the little man climbing up amongst the skyscrapers and coming away with the big rebound.
Schroeder, basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
There's a screen inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Roberson kicks it over to Schroeder. And he's good on the 3-ball. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
Passes to Kuzma. Clarkson up top. Stripped away. Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The feed to Dedmon. Patterson, the screen. Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Patterson's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. There's a good screen. Kuzma passes to Clarkson. Pass to Kuzma from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's Ferguson, guarded by Kerr. Ferguson, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Schroeder, the offensive rebound. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's the dish to Patterson. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Ferguson misses.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Correa against Schroeder, and Curry has it in the corner. There's a good screen to stop the drought, and that one is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Schroeder kicks to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Dedmon dishes to Schroeder. Out to the wing. Patterson, the screen. Jumper off the screen. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Barea. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got his third rebound on the night. Schroeder against Barea. Fires from the line. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
He just recorded his third foul at half. Coach has to consider resting him until the third quarter.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Paul George in for Roberson. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Nancy's checked in for Zubats. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Curry. Ball's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Ennis in for J.J. Barea. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. And George kicks to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Anthony's got his first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's the screen to the wing right side. Now Ball.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Ferguson. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nance a screen. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Ball no good.
And chalk that one up to the poor screen. He never gets planted, and the defender gets right around it.
And that one's good, George.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Nance a screen. Dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. And here's Ennis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
Ball, the pass to Bogut. Kicks it to Nance. Screen by Bogut. Nance a screen on Anthony. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Nance. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Nance has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Westbrook with it. 10 points for him. To the middle. Looking for George. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Ennis. Paul George making his last shot. And it's sent back by George. Anthony kicks to Westbrook. Feeds to George. Outside Westbrook. Schroeder outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform. And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Ball. Screened by Bogut. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a two-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot, behind the legs.
That free throw good from Anthony. Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of a decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of a decade. It doesn't seem that long. I can't believe I've been retired that long, but
I know it.
Right? I can't. Wow, time flies,
I can't
man.
either.
I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that have taught me kind of how to do it. But my process is kind of like a basketball game when I play. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for this season. I compare the two teams. I look at this. If I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do? What would my role be? And then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things. And so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with the game plan. And then from there, I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly, how they've been playing, add that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it, but that's my process.
And he can't get the first one. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
Now here's Ennis. Back to Barnes. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Barnes has got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Schroeder kicks to George. It's stolen by Ennis. Plays it in off the breakaway. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's George. 12 points for him. And he makes that one. George has got 12 now in this quarter. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. I mean, especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for him.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Schroeder dishes to George. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Ennis kicks to Barnes. 1:19 left in the first half. Caldwell-Pope with a screen on Schroeder. Nance a screen. 5 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And George kicks it over to Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers trail. Now, here's Ball. He feeds it to Barnes. Nance sets a screen for Barnes. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Now Ennis. Paul George missing from long range. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Pass to Muscala. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting one.
Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kuzma. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to fine-tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys were definitely in the flow. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken,
as we break down the action. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, if you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. They've got Paul George. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Westbrook in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Ball. The Thunder making the shot. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope passes to Nance. Dedman with the block, and they're able to recover. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. It's going to be Bogut shooting. That one on George. Well, we see so many of these players, Chris, in the NBA reach notoriety very early in their careers, sometimes even while they're still in high school. What was it like growing up as a star athlete and all the hype that surrounds it? You were the #1 high school player in the country coming out.
Well, you have to stay focused. You know, I didn't grow up in this era of social media and everything. I can only imagine that pressure now, but really you have to stay focused. You have to realize that you're just in the middle of your goal. You're not a celebrity or a star yet, no matter how good you are on that level. Everybody in the NBA has been the best player on their team at some point in time, so things are going to even it out. You have to stay focused, stay goal-oriented in school and in sports, and hopefully the best things will happen. And if you're lucky, like I was, you have some real good people around you, whether family or friends.
Yeah, good mentors, right? That's got to be important.
Yeah, you definitely got to have good mentors, whether it's coaches that can encourage you to spend all your time on the court, or whether it's friends and family that encourage you to stay focused and not kind of get caught up with others that may not have a focus or a love or a passion right now. So you just really need good people. It takes a village, and for guys that are feeling so much fame and getting so many accolades at such a young age, it's hard to handle as an adult. Just imagine trying to handle that as a kid. So you definitely need a lot of good people around you in your corner to help you succeed.
Leaving any player wide open from mid-range, a recipe for getting scored on.
Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Barnes. Over George. Excellent D there from George.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Lets the 3 fly. George missing again.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Ball, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue. And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Anthony with it, now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Off the pick. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. To the paint, here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Schroeder outside. Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Bogut. Ball with a wide open look, and another three for the Lakers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Westbrook. Anthony drives in. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Ball. He's perfect from the line this time. LA has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Bogut. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dedmon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Anthony gets it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Outside Curry. Nance a screen. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Dedmon. Nance against Anthony. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope for the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
And Caldwell-Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And with Caldwell-Pope, a player who worked on his outside shot and got it to a point, Chris, where he is a threat now on the perimeter. Has that signature plant and drift type of jump shot, but it works for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, all Kentavious needed was a little bit of time. I mean, it just takes a little time to get better in this league. KCP went from being average to deadly in the span of a year.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue. And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 7 points in the game. Now with Caldwell-Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Barea kicks to Barnes. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Screen by Bogut. Off the screen. Curry's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. The Lakers trail. Now Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Ferguson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Andrew Bogut. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. A different look for Oklahoma City. Muscala, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Patterson in for Carmelo Anthony. And the second free throw, good.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Barea, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. There's the pick. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Curry's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Ferguson, the pass to Muscala. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Clarkson passes to Kuzma. The feed to Barea. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot is long.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and it throws his shot off.
Here's Ferguson. He kicks it to Westbrook. A beautiful reverse layup. Westbrook's got 21.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Now here's Barea. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clarkson passes to Kuzma. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Barnes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Barea. Clock at 4. Westbrook with the steal. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for 2. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now here's Barea. Pass to Curry. They set the pick. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And here's a look at some numbers for Robertson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Westbrook, no good.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Barnes kicks to Zubac. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clarkson passes to Zubac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead. Westbrook against Clarkson from 15 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Inside, here's Zubac. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Barea. There's a screen. Off the pick. He gets that one. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Barea. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots over Clarkson, and that one comes up a bit short.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Barea dishes to Curry. On the wing, Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Barnes has got 13.
Oh, and that's his 2nd 3-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Patterson. And the 3 off target. And here's Los Angeles. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Barea. Clarkson with the ball. To the inside. Zubac fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
One shot. One shot.
.12 seconds left in the third. Now here's Schroeder, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Thunder have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Schroeder hits them both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
It'll count, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Harrison Barnes is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ball. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Ennis in at the point guard. Here's Schroeder. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. The dish now to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. The shot. But he stays with it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And it's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Robertson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lakers leading by 5. Ball kicks to Clarkson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the paint. And counted, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Thunder with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Muscala. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Paul George is subbed in for Robertson. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw good from Nance. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Schroeder outside. Dishes it to Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that one's good, Barnes. And the Lakers lead by 10.
He's definitely been a different player this second half. He's shooting lights out now, much different after a tough first half.
They set the pick. The shot by George, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight. Ball, the pass to Barnes. Now Ennis. Shot off the screen. Paul George with the steal. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Ball. Kicks to Ennis. Barnes screen on Schroeder. Screen by Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ennis. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Schroeder. Rebound the Lakers. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ball. Westbrook with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Tyler Ennis. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Schroeder, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickies.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And here is Barnes. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Westbrook. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 28 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Well, look, they finally found the energy. They need to make this one a ball game again. Now, can they get the lead?
Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Ball kicks to Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got 15 points in just the second half. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Schroeder outside. There's the pick. That one's not going to go. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Schroeder outside. The 15-footer, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night. Los Angeles leading by 3. Ball kicks to Barnes. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
That's just great all-around teamwork. Now, let's see if they can find a way to come away with the victory here.
Now here's Nance. Here's Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Westbrook kicks to George. That puts them in the lead. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
Nance outside. Westbrook with the steal. Anthony right side. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers trail by 3. Ball kicks to Nance. Feeds to Bogut. Pass the ball. Here's Barnes. Nails the wide open jump shot. Barnes has got 22.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Westbrook dishes to George. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City. Dedmon's shot is off. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ball kicks to Bogut. Caldwell Pope against Westbrook. Here's Nance. Anthony with the defensive effort. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Schroeder passes to Anthony. Over Nance. And Carmelo Anthony again. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Ball. Nance a screen on Schroeder. Ball with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Ball kicks to Nance. Top the key, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barnes has got 24 points.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
I mean, at some point, you got to think about subbing some of these guys out, getting them a little bit of a breather. They just can't keep up.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Schroeder outside. Westbrook against Caldwell Pope. Back to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He feeds it the ball. He dishes it to Nance. Caldwell Pope passes to Nance. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Bogut. Westbrook against Caldwell Pope. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they needed it.
Schroeder dishes to Westbrook. The pass to George. Over Barnes. George, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Shoots from the line. Barnes can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They set the screen. Westbrook up top, covered by Nance. Here's Schroeder. Knocks down the 10-footer. Schroeder's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
That's a crucial make right there, considering how he got it up and over the taller defender right there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Ball. Bogut sets a screen for Ball. over Westbrook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 7 points for Lonzo Ball.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Nobody near Barnes. Buries it from outside.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Whoever says that was an easy attempt right there lies. That was over a massive defender. He somehow guided it over him and in.
It's stolen by Schroeder.
And it's still within reach.
Well, they need to get a few buckets and a number of breaks to go their way. But it's not impossible.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. George against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. There's the screen from deep. George, bullseye!
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass.
Got it!
No.
Got it! What a shot!
Come on, no way.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
And that's game. That's why he gets paid the big dollars. Tremendous shot right there.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, we know that you are a defensive presence in the paint, but how do you find balance to also contribute offensively?
Just attack the rim. I think there's a couple of opportunities where I had a chance to attack the rim and get closer to the basket on my post move. So I'm working on it. There's always room to improve.
Well, congratulations on the win, Andrew. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.